Welcome to another edition of the Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. I'm John Watts along with Brad Cook, and today, we're out at the St. Louis Home Expo, Home and Garden Show. I don't know exactly what it's called, and our guests are
Erica and Stephen from Envisioning Green Design Center in Caseyville, Illinois.
Yeah.
And last names?
John.
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 Right,
J-O-H-N-S. Yep.
So you're John too, right?
Right.
siblings are married.
Married.
If we were in Alabama, just one question.
All right. So
I have family now.
So, all right, am I on? Is this thing?
looks like
it.
I got you. All right. Well, I walked around the booth this morning. I was looking for anything from pool companies or to fencing companies, decking companies, even lawn sprinklers, anything that goes on in the backyard that would complement our pool. We just interviewed another pool company a few minutes ago. It's nice talking to people in this miserable business, right? And but I told you guys when I walked up, you guys have my favorite booth because you've got this beautiful outdoor kitchen area. It's got stone and this wonderful countertop. Yeah. And so let me ask just to check my knowledge here. The countertop that you have on that appears to be a stone that was sliced in half and then polished to perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we do all that in-house. We've actually got all of the raw slabs at our office, and we cut them all down, job to job, chisel the edges, and it looks almost like a petrified wood, as you saw.
Right. And you guys do the cutting of them?
Yep.
Impressive. Are you, you slice that slab?
No, we don't slice. I mean, we get them raw, so they're 12 by 6, raw slabs when we get them.
Okay.
Before we get into those kind of details, tell me about Envisioning Green. Tell me about the business. Tell me about how you started and all that. What's your story?
I knew you would defer to me on this one. So Stephen actually just started mowing lawns when he was 12. He's a little bit older now. And it kind of grew from people just saying, hey, can you do my landscaping? Can you do my retaining wall? Can you do? And so we did mowing and the fertilization applications up until about 2021. And then we just decided, hey, the joy comes from the outdoor living spaces. Right. And so that's when we stopped doing that side of the business and completely focused on outdoor living, which is what you saw at our booth, the outdoor kitchens, we do a lot of paper patios, retaining walls, landscaping, all of that fun stuff, usually in a full space mentality rather than just kind of piecemealing one thing at a time. So that's what our niche is we're kind of a one-stop spot for most of the outdoor living needs.
Right. Nice. I mean, does that go into the covered gazebos and everything?
Yep.
And so, yeah. I mean, when walking by there, you could see the detail that this is not something that you go to a warehouse and buy. No, this is craftsmanship.
Thank you.
Back there. Yeah. You can tell it looks if you came to Tennessee, I would definitely put you to work in our backyard. Yeah.
Listen, we've gone to Colorado, so I mean, what's Tennessee?
There you go.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Is that going to be the farthest job that you've ever?
Yeah, that's so far. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So, you get to do it, and if you do it in the right season, I hear it's amazing. We go there for skiing every now and then when we have a kidney to sell, and but that would be fascinating. Yeah, we just haven't made it that type of distance. I've always wanted to maybe go to a foreign island and build a pool at a resort or something like that, but that hasn't happened. So what's the number one thing that you do? What's your biggest, I guess, revenue generator, or what's the most popular thing that you guys sell and build?
I would say the answer to that, which is probably also my favorite, is the outdoor living, outdoor kitchens.
The kitchens themselves. Yeah.
I mean, they get pretty extensive. I mean, we got a pretty nice L-shaped full masonry outdoor kitchen over there now, but I mean, we do one much bigger than that. They're covered with griddles and pizza ovens and everything that you don't need outside.
Yeah. I was going to ask. So what is the average thing that the must-haves on the non-negotiables on outdoor kitchen that you do a lot of the times?
A trash drawer. It's not glamorous, but
simple.
Yeah.
I mean, we do a lot of grills. We do a lot of, the griddles are really popular right now. Refrigerators that's not a want. That's a need in my brain. But there's
Necessity.
those. Yeah, we do a lot of wood fired ovens.
My favorite.
Yeah, like a pizza oven.
Yeah, yeah. We call them wood fired ovens because they're not
Gotcha.
limited to pizza.
Right. Yeah.
Throw a sandwich in
My
there.
family's Italian,
gotta-
so I'm one track mind.
I get it. Listen, they're mostly used for pizza, but I like to throw the net out there a little bit further.
It's hard to wrap your head around a $15,000 pizza.
Pizza,
Yeah.
exactly.
Cook a lot of pizza.
Right.
Steaks and salmon.
Think about what all you could. I would dare say you could put a casserole in there if you have the right plan,
We've done
the right thing,
cookies.
and then have that
There you go.
little bit of a little flavor on the
Mhm.
top from wood cooking. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh, you've done
We've done
cookies.
cookies. We've done whole chickens. We've done,
Yeah.
yeah, we do all. That's actually the card that you had was our open house. We have a wood fired oven at our office in Caseyville, 2 wood fired ovens. And so we do like the gamut of
wow,
food
that's
in
fancy
them.
looking. Yeah, look at that.
And that is May 15th.
Yes.
Is your open house? And
Yeah.
You're going to be having the grills going.
Yeah, we got all the food and the drinks and the live music and all of that fun stuff. So
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
that is at 8550 Forest Boulevard, 8550 Forest Boulevard in Caseyville.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's exciting. Yeah, we do an open house every year, but I don't think the food is nearly as good at ours.
Yeah.
Those hot dogs are all beef, though. You know, yeah.
get the
Are they
fancy
wood
hot dogs
fired
at
hot
least.
dogs?
Exactly. What's that now?
Are they wood fired hot dogs?
Well, no, I'll tell you what. If we keep hanging out, they might.
Yeah.
Because I love the idea of that. Oh gosh, we're putting in a bar and a food truck, and somebody's recommended to us. We own the land. We recommended that we put in a wood fired pizza oven out back, and of course I want a fireplace. I love fire, so I want to have a fireplace in inside our bar. And my wife was just like, well, it's got to be gas. It's not going to be work and all that. I'm thinking, what? This takes the fun out of it. But anyway, so, and you guys, I'm sure, do fire pits and things like that out there. So, and are you doing a lot of gas fire pits, or just, is it a mix, or?
I'd say it's 75% gas.
Yeah.
I mean, what we do for a lot of people that do wood is we do gas assist. So that way you have a log lighter, you can convert it later. We've done too many jobs where we do a really nice wood fireplace, and 3 years later, the client's kind of over it. So nowadays, even if they're only doing wood, we at least run a gas line, cap it off on both sides so that you can easily convert later.
Well, something in.
I was going to ask you what your favorite thing to do is.
I'd say go back to outdoor kitchens for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is for you.
yeah, probably still outdoor kitchens would be. They're just so
Still there.
various, you know.
You're hooked on the kitchen.
Yeah,
I
we
just
love
like-
them. We really do.
The
Is it-
experience, like we go visit, we'll do like a party at a client's house afterwards, just seeing the enjoyment of like everyone loves a kitchen, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you get-
Well, it's where
everyone
people
gets
gather
involved.
and eat, especially Italian people. You guys eat for days. One gathering, you eat for days. Yeah,
I do a lot of video. I hate weddings. When people ask me about that, I was going to ask you: is there something that you hate that you don't like doing?
Ooh.
That you say
We've
no?
eliminated
Never
most
mind,
of
we're
that
gonna
from our
pass that."
business. I
Right.
mean, we
It's
don't.
not fun
Yeah,
to do stuff you hate.
yeah.
Sure.
That's why I said usually we don't have a problem saying no, and I have people that I can refer things that like the smaller projects and maybe things that aren't in our wheelhouse too. So that I am still their referral source. But yeah, we eliminate most of that.
Any of the weird requests or things that are out there? Like
Yeah,
we want a sacrificial pit for the.
It's not
For the
if
goats.
they're a jerk, I just tell them no. But but if they are nice and kind about it, I will refer them elsewhere.
Gotcha.
Question for selfish reasons. I've always liked to have a wood burning fire pit. I prefer that, but I've always thought also that if I had it gas ran to it, where I could just cheat and get the
switch
logs
them
going
both.
and all that. Is that can you do that, or is that?
The gas assist, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, that's
gas assist. I missed
Gas
that.
assist
Yep.
or log lighter.
log lighter is. Yeah,
Right, I got
Nice.
you.
that's definitely a way to do it.
Yeah. That's even what we have when we did around in our house.
Yeah.
In our fireplace is gas assist.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Sounds like dogs.
There's dogs somewhere.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you know what? We're also right next to a water sprayer.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Surely
That's
not-
what a
surely
guy
that's
with
not
a
it.
nozzle. Maybe we'll get them on.
Yeah.
like
I
hey,
hope this is not too disruptive to listeners.
No,
You
we'll
can
I'll
take that out.
I can fix it in post.
yep.
Yeah. Well, how
Fancy.
far? Okay, so Caseyville, Illinois. You know, we're what 25 minutes from Caseyville. We're sitting here in
15 minutes,
downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but from the standpoint of if somebody were to come here and they were say from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, we have a store in Cape Girardeau, and I don't know if you know, we have a store in O'Fallon,
Yeah.
Illinois as well. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're close.
So I feel like if somebody bought a pool in O'Fallon or St. Louis, we could collaborate and get a project together. How far say, south or west, east or north?
West is Colorado.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
We've already established that.
That was like $500,000.
Listen, half money will travel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It depends. Exactly. I mean, the project, obviously, we have to make sure that it makes sense for our guys to be able to travel and stuff. But I mean, normally day to day, we go Chesterfield west?
Yeah, I mean,
we'll go St. Charles if it's the right project. But we'll travel we've done where we've had to go across the ferry up in, what was that, Golden Eagle?
Yeah, twice.
We've done that twice where you have to take the ferry across the river, which was like an hour and a half each way.
I got you.
So
okay.
it really depends.
You get down to Perryville probably, or somewhere down there.
There's a way to make it happen.
Cape if the money was right. Yeah.
That's the short answer.
Yeah.
Right. If you got the money, right. And you would put an outdoor kitchen on their roof if they had the money too, right? I mean,
if it makes sense, it's not going to fall through.
It's a little bit easier for us too because we pre-build everything.
Yeah.
So even all of our kitchens, all of our cabinetry, all of our fireplaces, we do all of that ourselves.
Right.
We pre-build it, so it's a lot quicker.
I was gonna ask about that because of if you can do a lot of the work in the shop, and we've started where we like to do some of our as much plumbing on our pools as we can in the shop because it's a controlled environment, and a lot of the motions that you do over and over and over again on a swimming pool, you could just do it so much faster, and the quality is better too. And so that we kind of try to look at it like that. So, is there anything in your business that you guys do that you would like to talk about and let the world know about that maybe we haven't talked about? We kind of glazed over all the things that you can put in an outdoor kitchen. I mean, ice makers, for me, ice makers is just about as non-negotiable as a refrigerator.
So we can do regular or nugget, by the way.
Regular
or nugget ice. Yep.
My wife swears by Sonic ice.
Yep, that's the nugget ice. Yep.
Right, and we have one of those out in our garage, and if we ever get an outdoor kitchen, we'll have to have that. Do you do the large drink cube machines? Have you ever seen one of those?
Yeah, the bourbon ice.
Yeah.
I just wondered, and they make them for under the counter.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you about that because I need one for our bar.
Yeah,
I need one for our bar at the. It's a commercial bar, but I would think that I don't know that they really care about a refrigerator or an ice maker,
right?
As long as it's got potable water going in there. So I'd love to talk to you about that.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of a hipster. I like the guy that comes by with the carriage and he has the big block of ice and he chips it off into the.
Yeah. Do you guys do that?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Listen.
We dropped out of fertilization in 2021. So.
It's those guys over there in that corner.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Congratulations. Is that what?
Yeah.
I hear that. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm going to follow them over there and try to get some information on that ice machine and I don't know.
And again,
got any more questions?
It's been great having you guys. When we do this, do you guys have a YouTube? Do you have any
all
that?
Of the above.
So I'm gonna link you to that so that folks that in this area, anyone that's watching this, viewing this, and that kind of thing, that and I'll link to all your socials, all that stuff for you, so you can see us as well, and we can kind of promote you.
Yeah, great, wonderful. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you guys coming on.
Appreciate it.
This is great. Thank you so much.
Love your work.
Yeah,
love your work. Favorite, like if I were to get to vote best booth, it would be yours. Guys would be in the top two.
Listen, I can't wait to listen to the podcast and hear him say that to every single guest that's on it.
Don't watch any other of them.
He says that to all.
We're going through the whole channel.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
You're our favorite booth. It's that string I pull.
Yeah. Now you can't see it.
Right. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you guys accepted the invitation.
Yeah, thank you so much for the invite.
Learned some stuff about that. I am going to go over.
Yeah, sorry about the background.
Oh goodness, that noise is going to drive me crazy.
Stuff. So this has been another special edition of the Aloha Pools and Spas Deep Dive Podcast. I'm John Watts along with Brad Cook, and we thank Envisioning Green for joining us. And as we say each time, dive safely.
There you go.